everyone, this is Fred from Tactical Workshop, and I'm back today with an overview of the new game in the Fixed Bayonet series, Talavera, 1809 Talavera. We have set up the map for Scenario 3, which is the big scenario, the afternoon scenario for the second day of the battle. As you can see here, the map is set up as such, with the French army entering from the bottom side of the map here. We have the first corps that's already set up on the hills with a little bit of one division on the right there. We have a division of dragoon here and here, two divisions of dragoons that are in reserve. Facing them, the British are established on the Cerro de Medellin there in the olive groves, and then they link up with the Spanish army that's on their right flank. At the top of the map, you can see the order of battles sheets and the turn and track sheet. All right, let's take a look at the special rules for Scenario 3 that we can find in the battle booklet right here. So Scenario 3 is the afternoon scenario for the second day of the battle. Standing orders, only the second division of the first corps has a standing order to take the hill there, the hill that's occupied by the British. And then the fourth corps will arrive as a reinforcement with a standing order that has to be placed in the middle of the map behind the Spanish army. And there is an ad hoc CG. This ad hoc CG is made up of the artillery units from the reserve and the first corps, and that's going to be led by Senarmont, the artillery leader for that battle. Some of the French CGs are in reserve at the start of the game, and they have to remain in reserve. They cannot be released unless they are automatically released by enemy action, meaning the enemy units are getting too close, or if both French corps are at the yellow level, morale cohesion level. Fatigue levels are all 0, and the game will start with a special pre-game bombardment phase. That is a new special rule for that particular battle. Now, for this scenario, some of the units start with already some step losses. Those are losses that were taken by those units during the engagements the night before and in the morning of the battle. Reinforcements. French are the only ones with reinforcements. The scenario starts at 2:30, and on that first turn, one of the division from the fourth corps is entering the map. Then the next turn, the other division is also entering the map from the southern roads, those two roads here and here. Now, as for the victory conditions, we can find them here. The French player wins if during the cleanup phase of any turn the cohesion level of the British army is at red, while neither French corps is at orange or above. So basically by routing the British component of the Allied army. If they don't achieve that, then by the end of the game, if the Allied units are cleared from all the heights of their left flank, and both the armies are at orange or above, while neither French corps is at red or above, then this is also a French victory. Any other result is an Allied victory. They just had to hold their ground, and that's what they did, and that's how they won the day, basically. Thank you for watching this first video on the introduction and overview of Scenario 3 for Talavera. Next, we will talk about the bombardment pre-phase that happens before the scenario starts. Thank you. Bye-bye.